Guess we gotta do this. Congrats to Brady. And shout out to Drew Brees for an excellent Hall of Fame career. Let's get into it. Yo, what's going on, y'all? So I'm recording this right after the Ravens game. So I'm going to give y'all my first thoughts, and then we're going to get into the Ravens-Packers game. So, if you guys don't know me, my name is Keith. Normally I just do Black Quarterback Series, but this year I decided to do playoffs as well. You know, keep some more content, keep it flowing. So let's get into it, man. So, Ravens versus Bills. First of all, kicking was a huge factor. Kicking was just massive, like more massive than I ever seen. Tuck mixed 2 field goals, which ended up being major leading up to the game. So Tuck missed 2 field goals. Didn't much really happen in the first half. Lamar saved the Ravens from utter chaos multiple times. The messed up fumble, the bad snaps, and he just saved us multiple times, right? And so we go to the half, and Lamar finally puts on some more heroics, and then it's 3-up going into halftime. And so right after the half, I don't know, I guess they said, Josh Allen, you're not passing it no more. And they ran it. They mixed in, run with the pass, and ended up scoring a touchdown, so it ends up being 10-3. It's 10-3. And that drive was super duper long. Like, when the Ravens got the ball with their first drive, it was like 5:30 left to go in the third. So they took up pretty much half the quarter in that one drive. So the Ravens end up chugging the ball down the field. And then Lamar misses a guy. He doesn't see. I don't know if there had to be a corner who was playing back. Lamar didn't see him at all. Threw an interception. Score goes up 17-3, and that's pretty much the game, right? So within one of the other drives, Lamar ends up getting hurt and going into concussion protocol. He ended up being out for the game, and that's pretty much the game. That's pretty much the game right there. Nothing really happened too crazy after that. Lamar had to be Superman. Didn't nobody help? Nobody was there to support him. Nobody. He didn't. Did he miss some passes? Of course. There's some things Lamar could have did better, of course. But if Lamar doesn't even keep the Ravens afloat, the game's nowhere near close. The defense played lights out when they had to, or when they could. Josh Allen didn't really set the world on fire. Here's his numbers. Here's Lamar's numbers before he went out for concussion protocol. And neither offense was like super duper spectacular, but the Bills just made more plays. They made more little incremental plays. Made the Ravens a little bit more uncomfortable, and Lamar was just not able to overcome that. So I think that's pretty much it. All I have for them. Also drops. J.K. Dobbins drops 2 huge passes on 2 third downs. One from the backup and one from Lamar. I think his name is Huntley. I'm gonna show his numbers too. And his numbers are right here. He played well. He's a young guy, so I expect him to struggle, but he played well down the stretch. They had a chance to win, but J.K. Dobbins did not make the catch that was made in the first down. He played well. Shout out to one of my subs who actually told me about him, and I went to look him up. I had no idea about him, but yeah. So he played well. Hopefully he can be the backup, but the way he played, he might have somebody in the field like, let me go try to sign him. So hopefully not. But as you can see, I'm very dejected right now. This was a rough loss. Lamar is one of my favorite guys. So hopefully in post editing, I can put some of his press conference to tell you guys about his concussion protocol. So if he said anything noteworthy, it'll go right here. The next Saturday game we had was Aaron Rodgers versus the Packers. Aaron Rodgers versus the Rams. Packers versus the Rams. You could tell early that Aaron Donald still wasn't himself. I mean, dude, you got torn cartilage. You're not gonna be yourself. You know what I mean? Torn cartilage. Aaron Rodgers was Aaron Rodgers. His numbers are not next to me, but he was the game manager. He was a really good game manager of the run. A very balanced attack, but it was like 50 run, 40 pass. So yeah, it was never close. Aaron Rodgers got that bad boy going. The Rams defense woke up in the second half, but the Rams offense just didn't have the firepower to keep up with Aaron Rodgers and his offense. Green Bay's offensive line won the line of scrimmage, and that was another big tell. The Rams, I wouldn't say they got dominated, but they did get beat very bad on the line of scrimmage, possibly because Aaron Donald was still hurt. Green Bay defense played as well as a playoff game as I've ever seen them play with Aaron Rodgers. Like, if you know anything about Aaron Rodgers' history, you know that he always gets into these shootouts and he loses 45-37 because his defense can never keep the opposing offense from scoring. Hence, I think that was Green Bay. I don't know. But Aaron Rodgers always loses these huge games because his offense can never, his defense can never show up. The Rams actually ran Wildcat. That's a funny story. That they actually scored on Wildcat too, which is super funny to me. But Aaron Rodgers did what he was supposed to do. Aaron Rodgers was spectacular. Number one defense against top 5 offense, and the top 5 offense showed why they were the top 5 offense. So we have Sunday's matchups. Already did Saturday's matchups. I'm sure you guys have seen it. So let's go ahead and get to the old man bowl, and then we'll talk about everything Kansas City. So the old man bowl. Drew Brees was god awful. Let's say that. The 3 interceptions that Drew Brees threw. Let's go backwards. So the game was very slow. The game was very, very slow. Like, something will happen every now and then. It was very run-centric, defense-heavy game. It was a very old-school type of game. Not a lot of offense game. Jameis Winston actually got in. It's really got the offense going. I'm gonna show you guys that now. I might have showed you that in the beginning. Either way, y'all have seen it. And what it really boiled down to is Drew Brees, between the turnovers and not being able to throw the ball downfield, didn't make enough plays to get it done. He looked tired. He looked injured. He looked hurt. I don't know if they should even kept him in. Now, you don't want to bench a guy his last game, because if you guys didn't know, Drew Brees is retiring after this game. So you don't really want to bench him. But Taysom Hill came in, threw a pass. And Jameis Winston came in and threw a touchdown pass. I'm sure I used it for the opening. So both of these guys looked a lot better than he did. Drew Brees was 19 for 34, 134 yards, touchdown and 3 interceptions. If he only throws 1 interception, I feel like they win this game. But Brady had it humming and just kept the game close. And he was a game manager. Like, I know people have been saying all week that it was all Brady, but no, it wasn't all Brady. As a running back unit, they rushed for 127 yards, so 124 is somewhere along the 130 range. And Brady was 18 for 33, 199 yards and a touchdown. And like I said, the defense got 3 interceptions, which gave Brady short fields, which means he didn't have to do very much. So it was a big collective effort into this win. Brady gets to an NFC championship game against Aaron Rodgers. It's going to be a very good game. And Aaron Rodgers we trust. So the last game of the video, and I kept it this way because I had a lot to say about it. The Browns versus Chiefs. So it initially started off with the Chiefs doing Chief things. They got up to a big lead. They were doing their thing. Mahomes was balling. Mahomes was doing Mahomes things. He ended up being 21 for 30, 255 yards and a touchdown. And so they run an option. He's already hobbled to get the first down that they didn't get, and Mahomes gets a concussion. Now, I don't know how he gets the concussion. I'm going to look into the post game, see if he talked to the media, because Lamar didn't talk to the media yesterday. So he might not talk to the media either. So we'll see how it goes. The big time crack block penalty really messed them up going forward, and it really killed the drive. And I don't know why Chad Henne thought it was cool to throw a pass like he's Mahomes and put the Browns in good field position. Like, I don't understand who made that call. Somebody needs to be held to task about this. And somebody actually needs to be fired for even putting Patrick Mahomes in that situation to where they got to do this. So, when Patrick Mahomes left the game, it was 10-19. They only mustered like 6-7 points after that because it was, my bad. I'm bad at math. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 5 points. They mastered 5 points. And the defense came up with some huge stops. Chad Henne played great. Even Patrick Mahomes put on his Twitter page, anything is possible. Just overall, they had a great team win. That's a big time team win. That should propel them into the next round against the Buffalo Bills, which will be a good game. I think that'll be the best game of the weekend. Tyreek Hill, 8 receptions for 110 yards. Travis Kelce, 8 receptions for 109 yards and a touchdown. Kansas City has made more plays. They made more big plays than Baker Mayfield and the Browns did. You could tell that this is the Browns' first rodeo in this type of atmosphere. Because even when Chad Henne came in, you could tell that the Chiefs wasn't rattled about it. So they held the fort down. They got to it. They lived to play another day. But on the Cleveland side, what a phenomenal season. Y'all are going to be fighting for AFC North supremacy along with the Ravens for the next decade. It's going to be great. There's going to be a generation of kids that grow up Cleveland Brown fans because of Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield was 23 for 37, 204 yards, a touchdown and an interception. He didn't play bad. Like I just told you his numbers, he didn't play bad. He just hadn't been there yet. You know what I mean? He hadn't been there yet. He'd get better from this experience. He kind of had a Lamar-esque type of game to where his team didn't even come to help him, and he had to try to make every play. But when they got that running game flowing, the running game was flowing. But like I said, Kansas City made a couple timely stops that got the game to where they needed to be. And shout out to the Browns for a great season. Shout out to Bills Mafia for donating to Lamar Jackson's charity. Big shout out to y'all. Big respect to Bills Mafia. As a Lamar Jackson / Ravens fan, I love when people show respect to the opponent when it's due. Both of our quarterbacks love each other. And now I don't want y'all to win. Don't get that messed up. I want Kansas City to beat y'all, but I would have rather lost to y'all than to Tennessee, because it's Tennessee over here. So that's really all I got for y'all. We coming towards the end. Stay tuned even after the season, because I'm gonna start rolling out my season reviews. My first season review, depending on how it goes, will either be Houston or Carolina. I'm trying to say that every week. If you're into more Bible type stuff, I'm gonna leave a link to my uncle's series, and that's all I got for y'all. So see y'all next Wednesday. Go Chiefs and go Green Bay.